Hey y'all, whether you're an avid listener already or want to make your own podcast like me, Anchor is the easiest way to get started. Let me tell you about it. It's free. You can record and edit your podcast directly from your phone or computer. Anchor will do all the heavy lifting and distribute your podcast for you to major platforms such as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can even make money from your podcast. Yes, you can secure the bag with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode of Pages from My Notebook, a True to Life podcast. I'm your host. My name is Erica, and today is another episode of Mini Mantras. If you're listening to this the day it was uploaded, it is the beginning of the spring 2021 semester for the University of Pittsburgh. Probably for a lot of other universities too, but I only attend one. Learning from fall 2020, the dumpster fire that was, is that as students, we have so many pressures put on us, even more so because of the panorama. Out here, of course, there are people with jobs, multiple jobs like myself, trying to balance hobbies, clubs, family obligations, schoolwork, multiple classes. I took 6 classes last semester, which, let me tell you, it was a mistake. Don't do it. Even if they say you should, do not do it. Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth the stress. And I found I was extra hard on myself for not being able to handle all of the extra workload that I had to do, forgetting that we're in a parchment paper. Like, there are so many psychological and things in the back of our minds that we're still trying to process and handle, but also go back to life as normal or like usual, which I personally don't believe will ever happen again. There's always is the new normal now, even if at one point in the near future we can stop wearing masks and the vaccine is widespread and it works, people stop being stupid, but that's unlikely to happen. People stopping being stupid, that is. But back to being a student, I realized that I wasn't giving myself enough flexibility and time and grace to really be a person also, and not just a machine made for work and production and deadlines and giving my energy to all these other things. And it's hard because with school, there's all these obligations, like with money, keeping up with scholarships, assignments, trying to finish your degree on time. And there's just a lot of extra things that we're trying to balance. On top of making sure we're not out here dangerous, putting ourselves in danger, putting other people in danger. So for this episode of Mini Mantras, I just came up with a few affirmations, manifestations, meditations. Use this however you feel, but just a couple different categories of things that I tell myself and that I wish I had someone to tell me. So the categories are learning, control, grace, and worthiness. So like the first episode, I'll read the category and then the affirmations following. So I hope that this can help you, someone you know, and to just extend yourself a little more kindness during this new semester. Learning. I am worthy of learning. I am capable of learning anything. I am worthy of my position at this university. I deserve to get an education. I can stay organized. I will be intentional in my learning. I will keep track of assignments. My grades will be earned fairly. I will put forth my best effort. Control. My grades do not define me. I am more than a test score. Numbers are not a true reflection of my intelligence. Grades do not reflect the person that I am. I have control over fear and anxiety. I can overcome testing anxiety. I will acknowledge bad feelings, learn from them, and then let them go. I accept that I will make mistakes. I accept imperfection. Grace. It is okay for my level of effort to fluctuate based on my circumstances. I will not be hard on myself for needing to take breaks. I will not feel guilty for resting. I will make self-care part of my schedule and routine. I will prioritize my mental health. I will face challenges with a brave spirit. I will forgive myself for making mistakes. I will set boundaries with schoolwork. I will not neglect my personal needs for assignments or schoolwork. I will make time for fun and joy. Worthiness. I am proud of myself for making it this far. I will reach my goals on my own time. It is okay for me to change paths and directions, even multiple times. I deserve to make the best decisions for myself. I will receive scholarships, grants, and financial gifts. My education is a worthwhile investment. I am worth the hard work. Once again, thank you so much for clicking on this episode of Pages from My Notebook, a True to Life podcast. I hope that you can find these things helpful within this new semester, semesters beyond, and just to be able to recognize that you're not a machine. You're not put here just to work and produce things for other people. You deserve to put your efforts into ventures that will add to you and get you closer to your goals while also taking care of yourself. So just remember to extend yourself and others grace, because we are still in a deadly panini press and we all just need a little more kindness and acceptance and forgiveness. So with that, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to have you listening again soon.